Happy Wednesday, friends. We are doing our midweek month ahead. This is my new binder. Don't tell anybody, but I do have a few available. This is my old one from Amazon. There is just no comparison. The color is better. The binder is much thicker. I'm very happy. While I'm here and I'm telling secrets, I have 2 pink, 3 blue, 3 black, and 1 purple left. So if you want them, send me a message. But into my midweek month ahead, my beautiful binder decor is by Northcountrycashqueen. I will have all of this tagged below so you can check her out. The way I'm doing my month ahead is I have $50 a week that's electronically transferred into a high yield, and every category is going to get $2, except the last 2 both get 5. So I apologize, my envelopes are a little bit sticky. So my household and subscriptions and my 2 utilities both get 5. The rest get 2. I do have some other bills. These are all prop bills because my money is in the high yield, so I'm digitally saving or transferring, whatever the right term is, and using prop money as a representation in my savings. So I do have other bills that I can use to condense if needed. So I'm going to put 2 more in today. So it looks like we have 6 toward our next category. And I use this tracker. This tracker set is by LittlePotatoSaver, and I can't mark any off because I need 8 per category. So because I didn't have enough to mark off, I have to put the remainder on top here. And next week, when we get the $2, we will be able to mark off our next one. So pets, we actually don't have a tracker. We need 200. It's going to get $2. And I actually need to get myself a pet tracker. So for now, I can track here. And when we fill this one up, we have 18. Cell phone, we have a tracker. We need $13 to cross off our next one. And do I have any rolled over? 2, again 4. So I think a lot of them we're going to be adding the 2. Did I add the 2 on the last one? I think so. I'll go back and fix it when I edit if I didn't. We need 13, so it's going to take us a few weeks to stock up on these. So I put them in the front just so I remember. And I'm working on that challenge, and the money in the front is toward the next mark off. Medical for month ahead, I need 300, which is $10 per slot on my tracker, and I'm guessing, yeah, same thing. I'm gonna put in 2, so we're gonna mark off $2 here. So I'm gonna mark off 2. Thank you for your patience while I figure this out. Month ahead is new to me. This is only the 3rd time I've done this in my month ahead binder, and I always use actual money, and I'm trying to account for my digital money. The visual is what helps me. And this is our insurance. We need $340 per month, and we mark off when we get to 17. And I haven't figured out how the best way to do this is. Is it for me to wait till and just do this once a month when I have $200, and then I can roll a dice and assign them? I'm not sure. So I'll make all of these $1 So we'll color this one in. I don't know how well this will color in because it's actually a pen and not a marker. And then we'll mark off one of these. I just like to use these little trackers so I have a visual of what I am saving and how much is supposed to be in there. So $2 is going to taxes and student loan. They're in the same envelope because let's face it, it's going to be too thick. If I use, actually I can put this back. Take a 5. I said I was going to condense as I did this and I'm not. So I do have to mark off $2. So it looks like, oh boy, now I'm just going to be marking off a half. So I'm going to do a whole one and leave that half for another time in case we get a 1. So my plan is this is until we roll up. So until emergency is finished, that $2 will then go to pets, vice versa. So it's a snowball method up to our highest amount. This is our car payment and toward tolls. So we need $24 on this tracker in order to mark one off. Looks like we only have one rolled over. Let me see if I have any of these trackers. I should use this one toward the back. They're the ones getting here. Here's a $2. So I will color in this flower center. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I could have, all right, well, live and learn. I didn't pay attention. I'm a little bit tired while I'm doing this. It's the end of my day, and I probably should film in mornings. Okay, and I also feel like I'm a little monotone. I like that professor who doesn't change the way he talks in Bueller. Please tell me you all have seen Bueller. Okay, these are all $3, and I'm adding 2, so it looks like last time I only marked off a third, so I'll finish this honeycomb. I always could condense off camera if the back of the folder needs to be condensed. So I'll put this one up here because we need 26 in order to mark off 1. So that's going to be quite a few weeks here. Aiming for 1,000 toward groceries. So we need $50 to mark off 1. So we're going to add 2. We have 19, so I can condense these for a 5. A little less. And we will mark off our 2. Little visual as I save. I put a lot of saving challenges in here. Probably didn't need to do that because it's going to take me forever to finish them. The next one is consumer debt, which I am working on chipping away all the time through my tinies and my minis. So we're going to put 2 in here. We definitely can condense because we have 5, 7, 9, and 10. So we have 14 in here. I don't know if there's another 2 I can mark off here. Well, I can mark off this one. I should have thought ahead when I was picking the savings challenges for these. So we go until the last 2, which each get 5. So this one, utilities, is also getting 2. I can mark off one of these. That's I don't know if I marked.
It's actually supposed to get 5. So it's the second to the last envelope. I'll be back to fix it in a minute.
Nope, I cannot. And to mark off, oh, I have water is 5 each. So the 25 is in the back because I marked off 1 on my water. I have 3. So next week we'll be able to mark off another water. So once we get $100, then we have a month ahead for the water bill. Okay, so household.
Yes, Lulu. Yes, you did do it wrong.
Hang on. Was it supposed to be $5? Yes. Hang on. Hold please. All right, so for utilities, it's going to get $5. So we can mark 1 off on the month ahead water bill. So this can go into this section, and we have 1 rolled over from before. And I didn't take out enough 5s because I was condensing. So I do need another 5 for household. And so we need $10 to mark off. So we have mortgage and household. So let's see what I can mark off here. Oh, and then we also have, we have a few categories. It's like we started here, subscriptions, which are 10 each. I think I can consolidate, but I can't. So we do have a total of 20 in here, but I can't mark any off. So I will keep that in the back here, or the front, however you look at it. And I'll mark off 5. So there's 2, 4. I'll do a half a heart for 5. So next week we will have 10. And that is just about it for my midweek month ahead. I don't think that was exciting at all. What I should mention is I'm doing it this method because it's what works for me, and I'm able to put 50 aside. I anticipate month ahead is going to take me a long time. If I was to go through and calculate, it's easily, I'm guessing it's $5,000. It's more than 5,000. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like probably 5,700. So doing this $50 a week is going to take me forever. I do have monies that go into my month ahead at the end of the month when I do my closeout. So it's not just these $50 a week, but it's going to take me a while. But if I can mark off emergency, then I'll mark off emergency. If I can mark off pets, it's all one step closer. And if I'm able to put more than 50, I will. And if I can't, then I can't. And so if you're starting this budget journey and you're thinking, oh my God, I can't do 50, I can't do 20, it's okay. Put $1. Put $1 aside. Get it in a high yield, put it aside, and it's gonna grow. That dollar grows as you grow. So one thing at a time, do what works for you. And if you have any suggestions, drop them in the chat. And if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have an awesome afternoon and evening, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.